Hey everyone, so today I'm going to be showing you the Total Meltdown game by Radica. Now, you've probably heard the name Meltdown before, and no, this is not like the Impossible Meltdown or the Meltdown. No, this is a totally different game. It's nothing like those games. No, but it was made by Radica in 2003, and it's a very fun game actually, and I will be showing you a little. I'm doing a review on it, so here we go. Okay, so one of the games, there's these little pieces where you have to put the little computer chips in these holes right here. So you should take them out before you play, or else you can fail, because touching it too much fails you. So yeah, so I'm going to start with game one, which is you have to take the wires out. Well, actually no, you play all three games in a game, and I think I'm gonna start with level 3. So here we go. And this game has a voice kind of like Brain Warp.
Level 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Number of players 2, 3, 4, 1.
And I can check my best time on the screen here.
Level 1. Level 3.
Okay, so I have to beat 153. I doubt I'm going to beat that, because that's really good. Okay, so
Level 1, 2, 3.
so here we go.
Time is running out. Can you handle the pressure, or will you have a total meltdown?
And now we have to find the correct ports for these.
Time is ticking.
So they're all wrong. There we go, on that. So now we move on to these right here. So here we go.
Time is ticking.
Okay, so now it's getting faster. I want to be done soon. There we go. So now we move on to, we have 2 minutes and 49 seconds left. Now we move on to this, which is like a Simon game.
Time is ticking.
Ah. What? Oh. Yeah, so this is very tough. Oh. There we go. Okay, so now I have to pull out the core, which is the next game. We only have a minute and 20 seconds left.
Time is ticking.
Now, what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to like slowly lift it out, but the easiest way to do it is just to pull it right out like this. We win. with 1 minute and 20 seconds, yeah. So, yeah, that is the gameplay of the Total Meltdown. Now, that is the solo version of the game, and there are 3 levels. There's level 1, 2, and 3. And level 3 is definitely the hardest because you have less time, and there's a couple little things it likes to do that are really annoying. Now, sometimes on the Wires game, it will make it sound like burn, burn, and then it'll reset like all the wires to different ports, which makes it harder to do. Which, you know, like you have to like basically redo everything you've been doing. This game doesn't really have anything different. And then of course the Simon game here, you have to like unlock the code to the core. It just gets longer and longer for each level. So yeah, and the other thing I didn't tell you guys about is that when you're pulling out the core, you're supposed to pull it really slow out, like so, like this, like, and if you touch the side, like it gives you, you have to like, it'll say like core damage, return to base, and so you have to return it back to its position. And in level 3, you only have 1 chance to do it, and it gives you a time penalty if you get it. And for like level 1 and 2, you have a certain amount of times you can touch it, or else you fail. Now, but you can just pull it like right out like that, and it works. So that's just kind of what I do to save time. Okay, and there's also multiplayer mode where you can it's like whoever has the best time wins, and you can and like whoever wins is like, he says like player 1 is the time master. It's really funny. So I'm gonna play multiplayer so you can see that. Let's try level 2. Okay, so he's like ready.
Time is running out. Can you handle the pressure, or will you have a total meltdown? Time is ticking.
Okay, so he just did the like the durr durr, so he reset all the ports again, which is annoying, and we lose time. So he does do that on level 2 as well. So let's skip it in. And I almost had it right too. He did it again. You gotta be fast.
Game over. Player 1 eliminated. Player 2 ready.
Yeah, so sometimes he, if you touch the core too much, he'll fail you. So let's try again.
Time is running out. Can you handle the pressure, or will you have a total meltdown? Time is ticking.
There we go.
Time is ticking.
Now I'm gonna hit the side so you can see what happens when that happens.
Time is ticking. Lower damage. Return to base.
There we go.
Lower damage. Return to base.
Yeah, so it's really hard to do it the real way.
2 is the Time Master.
Yep, player 2 is the Time Master. Okay, so that is the Total Meltdown game by Radica. Now, by the way, this game is 2 out of 3 games. You know, there's 3 games here, but not counting the core. 2 of the 3 games are visual. The Simon game and the Wires game. Those are both visual. So for those who can't see, I'm sorry, but this game is probably not for you. Now, this game, by the way, does have a test mode, and there is one thing: you can get more time on level 1. If like when you go out of test mode, sometimes it says 8 minutes here instead of 7 minutes, which is the starting time on level 1. So yeah, that is a review on the Total Meltdown game. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.